where do you see the price of silver going in the next few years? And they talk about electronic vehicles are getting more popular and they create demand for silver, and there's lots of other demand pieces of it. But what are your thoughts on the price of silver and the demand for silver going forward?
Well, that's all true. I mean, look, silver has unique properties as one of the 92 naturally occurring elements. There's things that silver can do that nothing else can do because of its atomic structure. And of course, it's always been a secondary money after gold, sometimes a primary money, actually. So all that's true. And of course, the easy deposits of silver, many of them have been found, and so forth. Okay, so the fundamentals of supply and demand are actually pretty good for silver over the long run. And in addition, unlike gold, where almost all the gold that's ever been mined is still in existence someplace, with silver, a lot of it's just used and gone, or very hard to recover again. And there are no inventories of silver that are significant the way there are with gold. There are about 800 million ounces of silver mined a year, more or less, roughly almost, about 10 times the amount of gold mined per year. So, it's more common than gold, but there aren't a lot of inventories above ground because it's basically used. It used to be that the U.S. government was the world's largest hoarder of silver. It had 2 billion ounces of silver as a reserve. That's all gone now. And of course, there used to be silver in coinage too. But as of 1966, because of huge demand from coin-operated candy bar machines, is basically what Lyndon Johnson said, they had to take the silver out of the coinage. And people believed it, and nobody even cared back then. So, all right. Yeah, I'm a real bull on silver. There's no question about it. But one of the problems with silver, perhaps relating to the fact, this actually goes, maybe it started, for all I know, with William Jennings Bryan's Cross of Gold speech back at the turn of the 19th century. He was a huge silver bull. He wanted to have silver replace gold as the definition of the dollar. Why? Because Western miners were, with the Comstock Lode and that, were creating huge amounts of new silver, and it was a way to inflate the currency. It was a way to get cheap money. That's what the Cross of Gold speech was all about. It was an inflationary scheme on the part of Bryan, and he was kind of a religious nut, and he made it into, Cross of Gold, crucifying mankind on it and so forth. So early inflationist using silver to help inflate the money supply. Anyway, I'm a huge bull on silver for all kinds of reasons. And many people consider it a religious icon almost. Problem with silver, and actually I own a lot of silver, is that it's not a lot of value, even at $25 an ounce. It's not really a lot of value per unit of weight. So, if you're going to have a significant amount of money in silver, you got to have a storage area for it. That said, yeah, I'm a silver bull, and I think it's going higher. Before this is all over, in today's dollars, I think you're going to see silver at $100 an ounce. And what that's going to be in current dollars, that's another question. It could be 200 or 300, God knows. So I don't know if that answers the question. I hope it does.